Hi, today we are going to be showing you our own office for the first time, and I hope most of you would have seen our works earlier. So this is the place where we get our creativity out. So starting with our main door, which is a glass door with a unique handle which has been customized for us, which is powder coated in metal, and that enhances and maximizes the visibility into our office. So it does not feel it's an enclosed space anymore. You enjoy the feel of the office. So the reception area is the first thing that anybody sees once they enter our office. So the reception table has been merged with the workstation, and the whole table has been wrapped around with the same flooring material as the marble here, so that you have the volume that you can see around it. At the same time, the compactness of the office is not lost out. So the lighting control has been designed in our office to enhance the productivity of each and every team member, and we do believe light really causes a lot of effect in our day-to-day activity. So we have used the latest technology to enhance the lux level on each workstation, which is also effective in terms of the daylight coming inside. So depending on what illumination that you get naturally, the light intensity changes. Even in our conference room and in the cabin inside, we have lighting control which switches off by itself, and in the conference room especially, we do have lighting which is dimmable. At the same time, it changes its color. So with the different intensity of color, we can express and show our clients how different material does look in different light formats.
So when we were structuring the layout for the office, we wanted to emphasize on one major factor, that was the natural light that was coming into the workstation area. The reason why we went for an all-white environment was to amplify this beautiful feature that you rarely get in a city like Mumbai. So we've designed the whole workstation area with features wherein we have tables which are sort of floating to maximize on the floor space that you see, and also to make it extremely light and vibrant at the same time. It sort of brings in a lot of positivity to the person who's been working in that sort of an environment. And putting together all our creative juices, I think it was a fun experience for us, and we wanted that same factor to be sort of transcending into the design of the overall space. So the pantry is an extension of the office area, and we wanted it to be a little bigger than it actually is. Though functionally it was perfect for us, visually it was becoming a sort of a barricade. That's the reason why a lot of times when we are on site, we move away from the drawing board and we take decisions on site that not only just enhance the design but also the functionality of that given space. So we took a call taking inspiration from the suspended table that we have, and we knocked out a little portion of the wall to make the wall also look suspended. This not only creates a very interesting little patch as soon as you enter, which we very nicely decorated, and we have punch of light falling on it, but it also sort of brings in the pantry to be an extension of the office. Another feature in the office is this beautiful blue wall that we wanted to do. This was actually a wall dedicated to a lot of things. It is a wall of inspiration, it is a wall of appreciation. It has our certificates of the good work we've been doing and all the work that we are going to be doing in the future. We have sketches, we have oil paintings adorning that wall, and the beautiful Tiffany stucco wall is just the perfect contrast to this overall very warm environment that we've created.
With our interpretation of a mix of art deco and contemporary design, we have designed this cabin to be a stylish, at the same time space constrained, small cute little cabin. So the key element being the table of this cabin has been designed with the use of Zebrano veneer and a floating effect, so you can see more of the marble space and the flooring, so it gives you a lighter feel. At the same time, the purpose and the utility has been covered perfectly here. We have used a palette of vibrant color along with a glossy and a matte finish, which goes and blends together to give you that experience that anybody would like to enjoy in this place.
As students of design, we are always exposed to history, and as design professionals, we always love taking references of it. So when we were doing this door, we wanted to make it look really strong and very industrial looking. That is the reason why we've got this door a complete contrast to the facade that we have created. And this door is made of mild steel powder coated in black with ribbed glass which have been not aligned intentionally, so that you have a beautiful play of light that happens.
There is general myth that a darker room makes it smaller. We tried to change that whole concept by creating our own toilet with a dark embroidered marble with focus light and mirror to enhance the reflection, with a beautiful art piece so that you get the feel of the bathroom with the elegant marble and the textures that you see around it.
Moving on to the room, which is a conference room. In comparison to the rest of the office space, we have used dark cozy tones for this room basically. So these cozy colors are enhanced in the form of leather paneling on the walls, as you can see around it. This acts as a dual purpose where it has an effect of a soundproofing element as well. The lighting of this whole room is centrally focused on the conference table. So the central lighting is automated and can be tunable as well. It tunes from a yellow to white, which gives us the efficiency of changing the mode of the room. Along with such lighting which highlights the panels and the conference room table, we have used a very lenticular artwork piece, which is the first thing that you see when you enter the space. An artwork like this in smaller rooms always gives a depth to compact space. So moving on to the conference table, it's one of the most overlooked factor when it comes to designing a conference table in a very commercial space. So we wanted to do something creative and something out of the blue for something as small as this. So we have customized and created a pop art in stamp size of Kim Jong-un, and we have utilized that for the table. Using that along with a 4mm toughened NR glass, it just gives a very mystical aspect to it. It's a very creative way of breaking the ice before you start off any discussion, and at the same time it gives a very joyous yet a very fun element to the whole effect of a conference room.